Hello ladies, welcome to week 2. This is my lovely sidekick, Mr. Sky. Say hello, baby. I love you. He's gonna be doing some kitty aerobics. So super excited. Who would have thought? We're already on week 2. Hopefully you got through some of the first week's workout. I know it was a little intense, but hey, I'm an intense kind of girl, and I know that you can handle it. It's about pushing yourself and doing the best that you can. Even on the days that you think, oh, I really don't want to do this, I've been doing too much already today, that's the day that you will literally have the best workout. I've had them numerous times. Jay, have you had them too?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. The days where you really think that you don't have it in you, you end up having the best workouts. So this week we're actually going to do an upper body pump, okay? This is going to be fast. This is going to be energetic. This is going to make you sweat. So make sure you have your water. I'm going to get my water. So you can kind of do this week. If you have 4 or 5 workouts that you plan to do this week in your goals, you can go back to the first week and you can do 2 of those workouts and you can do 2 of these workouts, because this is basically targeting our upper body, our biceps, our triceps, our back, our chest, and we're going to do it fast. So we're going to go through each workout, 1 for our biceps, 1 for our triceps, 1 for our chest, 1 for our back, and even our lower back, because we're going to do some good mornings, and I'm going to show you how to do those with the resistance band, which I think is pretty cool. So go through each one of those exercises and you're going to do them 3 times, okay? So go from, you're not really going to have much of a break, okay? So we're going to go from biceps, okay? And then we're going to go straight to triceps, and then we're going to go straight to back, straight to chest, okay? And then you're going to have a 1-minute break. So you're literally going to go biceps. We're going to do our biceps, and then go straight to triceps. So I don't want any more than a 20-second break in between. So go over this workout once. That way you see, write down what the exercises are, and you're gonna go, 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 queen. This is called a HIIT workout mixed with the strength training with the resistance bands. You're gonna go through it. It's gonna give you that beautiful pump in your muscles. You're gonna feel tired. You're gonna be exhausted after, but this is how muscle fibers grow. Yeah. Okay, so it's up to you. You can do full body, so you can do all upper body this week if you like, or if you want, switch it with the first week workouts, and it's time to have a blast. Welcome to week 2, please. Upper body. So every lady loves to have sexy toned arms, right? Okay, so let's start with some biceps. We're actually going to do preacher curls. Preacher curls are great because it actually locks your elbows in place, so you're not moving around your elbows and you're actually working those biceps. So start with obviously having those bands on the outside of your shoes there, and you're just going to grab the band, all right? But you're going to make sure that your head, your chest is upright, your feet are about shoulder width apart, your back is straight, and your stomach is nice and tight. You're just going to lower, okay, the band. You see how my hands are not inward like a bicep curl, they're actually outward, okay? So this is the way that we're going to do a preacher curl, okay? So as I'm going up, I'm elongating and I'm pulling and going down. And the nice thing about resistance bands is that you get more of a range of motion, which I really love, and you're just really isolating that beautiful bicep in different ways. Your final 3 reps, I want you to go nice, slow, and controlled, and get a long range of motion here to really finalize that exercise and just really feel that burn the last 3 reps, ladies. So we're going to continue with the sexy arm theory here. We're going to go to the back of the arms for our triceps. I love the bent over tricep extension. I love doing these at the gym on cables, but we can do them with the resistance bands as well. So bend over, okay, slightly to about 40 degrees. And what you're gonna do, you're just gonna extend your arm out and come back into about 90 degrees. But what you're gonna start, make sure that your shoulders are back and down and then bend over, okay? So your shoulders are already in where they're supposed to be. Then you're just gonna practice. You practice even without the resistance band, okay? Because we wanna practice on tightening that back of the arm. So tighten that tricep. You're not moving that elbow. I see people do this all the time. Don't do that, queen, okay? Well, all we're gonna do is just bend and move that forearm straight 90 degrees, okay? So I'm gonna show you again on the other side. We're gonna do 12 to 15 on each side, okay? So see, I'm just moving that forearm, okay? My shoulders are back and down. I try to do this with both shoulders, okay? So both of my shoulders are back and down. all right? So it keeps my body aligned. And I'm just, oh, see that tricep move, baby. Oh my gosh, you can use a light band for this, all right? And oh my gosh, you're gonna finish this. You're gonna hate me, but you're gonna love me. If you have any questions about this, let me know. Love seated cable rolls. It's amazing for our backs, particularly our lats. So we're going to do 3 alternatives here. We're going to do narrow, mid, and wide grip. Okay, so basically you're going to sit down, grab a hold to that resistance band. All right, it's great for your lats. It's also great for your biceps or triceps, as they are amazing stabilizers for this exercise. You're going to want to make sure that your back is nice and straight. Okay, and a lot of the times people pull with their arms, but we're just gonna pull, we're gonna do that row with our back. So basically you kind of want to think that you're gonna squeeze your shoulders together as you're coming back, okay? As you can see, I'm not really moving my torso. It stays nice and nice and locked. My abs are nice and tight, and I'm literally just pulling back with my back. All right, pulling back, trying to like squeeze your shoulder blades together, okay? That really hits your lats right there. Common mistakes are that people are moving their torsos, you know, they're moving with their arms. As you can see now, I'm coming onto the second range of motion, which is mid grip. So basically, if you had like, okay, so if you had, imagine you had that cable pulley. The first one, you would have that little triangle pulley, and then you would go into the bar. So this would be a smaller bar, okay? So we're still doing the same range of motion, but this time we're a little bit wider, okay? So it's hitting different parts of our back, and it's also really hitting those muscle fibers, and it's just, oh, such a great workout. So we're gonna do the mid-length, all right? Still same range of motion here, ladies. We're just going a little bit wider out, okay? Still trying to put those shoulder blades together. And then our last but not least, we're gonna do the wide grip. So imagine you had that wide grip cable bar, all right? And this time, as you can see, my palms are facing downward, all right? So this is the only thing that changes. So I'm really grasping wide. Vision that big bar in your hand, and you're just pulling back. This is gonna be a smaller range of motion, okay? But we're still really grasping. It's great to get that V taper in our back. Oh my gosh. So what does this do? It gives us that smaller waist and the wider back. So have you ever seen Good Mornings done with resistance bands? Neither have I, and neither has Sky. So grab 2 resistance bands. You're gonna cross them over. It doesn't matter if you have a heavy and a medium, because I have a heavy and a medium here. So you're gonna wanna start with your legs about shoulder width apart. Your knees are slightly bent here. This is the difference between Good Mornings and stiff leg deadlifts. Okay, stiff leg deadlifts, our legs are more straight and we're pulling up with our hamstrings. Now with Good Mornings, we're pulling up with our lower back. We want to make sure that our back is arched too, okay? So if you're feeling it in your hamstrings, bend your knees a little bit more and arch your back a little bit more too, because you really just want to pull up with that bottom torso. You're pulling up with that back muscle, okay? And you should be feeling it in that lower back. Doing Good Mornings are amazing for a booty lift, okay? Some people talk about Brazilian butt lifts. Sister, we're talking about Good Mornings here, all right? Keep your, you wanna keep your chest out during this as well. And again, when you're going down and you're coming up, feel that arch and that nice stretch in your back. I'm telling you, it's amazing. If you have lower back problems, it's okay, you can skip this exercise.
So good morning. Difference between a good morning and a stiff leg deadlift. Stiff leg deadlift, you keep your knees tight, and when you come down, you feel a pull in your hamstring. Okay, you feel this all tight, and you're gonna pull up with your hamstring. A good morning, knees bent slightly, and when you go down, arch your back, really good arch in your back, and you're gonna pull with your back. So just right there, that movement right there, and you'll feel it. So when you come up, you'll feel a squeeze in your back. Squeeze in your back. It's like you're almost pinching between your mid back to your butt. It's almost like you're trying to squeeze in between there. So if you put your hand there, it's almost like you're feeling that squeeze right there. Stiff leg, down, feel a little pull here, nothing in my back. Okay? Good morning. In the back. That's where you want to feel it.
Thanks, sexy. All right, let's get that heart rate going, ladies. We're gonna get to the lower body now. We're gonna do a little bit of a lower body hit. As you can see, I'm doing kickbacks with a kick up. All right, we have a modified version as well. You can just do step up, step down, and kick. Step up, step back, and kick. Totally up to you. Wherever your level of activity is, you want to bring it up a notch. You know, you can, come on, Sarah. Are you going to do it? Yeah, there she goes. You can bring it up a notch. You can do it modified. This is going to really help with that core and, of course, get that heart rate up. Perfect for fat burning, babies. Okay, let's get to the legs again. You can call this a lunge. You can call this a Bulgarian split squat, whatever. Just find yourself a step, a chair, a bench, anything that you can put your leg on, okay, that you can put a foot on. It just needs to be about knee height. So I always say a chair. So get into a forward lunge position with your torso is going to be upright. Your core is nice and tight and your hips are square to your body, okay? With your back foot elevated on the bench or your chair, and your leading leg should be about a half a meter or so in front of the chair. So you're gonna lower until your front thigh is about horizontal, okay? And then you're gonna keep your knee in line with your foot. Now don't let your front knee go beyond your toes. Again, remember how we talked about squatting, we talked about lunges, all right? So you wanna drive your front heel up, okay, and then you're gonna go back into the starting position. See, up. So you're gonna come up with your heels, not with your toes. Very good. All right, and here's the thing. You don't wanna be too close to the bench, and you don't wanna be too far either, okay? Because if you're too close, you maybe hurt your knees. And if you're too far away, you may hurt your groin. So you kinda wanna play around with it until you find yourself the right width away from the bench. So you want to take it up a notch, all right? So I did it without any resistance, but if you want to add some resistance, well, you can add some soup cans, but I like this resistance band because this, I felt it in my booty, and oh man, it felt good. So as you can see, I'm just taking it, and I'm kind of just, I wrapped it to the point where I felt the resistance that was good for me. As you can see, I just grabbed it a little bit more, and I added a little bit more resistance. Play around with it. Get to the resistance that's comfortable for you, but oh girl, you're gonna feel it. So, like I said, this is quick, this is fast, this is a really good, high energy HIIT workout. I'm already sweating and I only did 2 rounds myself, okay? So, just to remind you, warm up with the warm-up exercises. Choose 3 of those warm-ups, and you have the stretching to do afterwards. It's really important that we stretch afterwards. Super, super, super important. Let's elongate those muscles. Let's reduce the chance of you getting injured. And let's make sure that you ladies are not like skipping 4 or 5 or 6 days before getting to another workout. Why? Because we want to stretch, we want to loosen those muscles, and you want to have the best possible results, okay? Warm up, kick ass with this workout. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I broke a band. Yes, I did. This is high, like I said, high energy, go, go, go. Upper body pump. You ladies are gonna feel it. You're gonna love it. Let me know in the comments how much you enjoyed this workout, or didn't exactly enjoy it, but you'll never regret it after. Amen. Right, baby?
Amen.
Amen.
Hey, you can use that strap up there. You can use it for that.
Okay, it's not completely wasted. I guess I'll find some workouts to do for you ladies that happen to break your resistance bands like I do on the daily. Anyways, ladies, have yourself an amazing second week. You got this. Oh, this is so good. You're gonna love this workout.